something scary happened to us on Sunday, August the 31st, and it kind of threw me for a loop this week. So that's why you didn't see me upload any videos. I just did a couple of live events.
You're watching the Bare Pantry Show.
I will share with you what it is in the future. Nobody's hurt, nobody's sick, okay, we're fine. But I will share with you what it is in the near future once I get the resolution to what happened, okay? So nevertheless, I had a really off week of fretting and worry. But when I called my neighbor across the street yesterday, she prayed with me, and now I feel good. So I can finally create a video for you guys. Hello, Evie. So Joe and I went to Costco on Tuesday, September the 2nd, and we got all the groceries we needed, but we forgot a couple of things. So yesterday, Thursday, Joe says, let's go back to the Costco that's far away in Ontario/Rancho Cucamonga, because I wanted to get a 25-pound sack of flour that they sell over there. No, it's the same brand as the flour that I get here, but over here it's 50 pounds. And the flour is heavy. It's really only good for breads, you know? But over there, that 25-pound sack, the flour is light and airy, kind of like they sifted it a whole bunch. Evie, there's no water to put in the pool because you wrecked it. So I told Joe, look, we need to save our money to buy vegetables and fruit in the middle of the month. So we're just going to go for the flour, yeast if they have any, and a bag of spinach. Joe says, well, I need a hand of banana. I said, okay, well, get your bananas. I'm strict when I go, guys, because I'm like, I'm the one that you know, handles the money to make it stretch till the end of the month. So we get in there, guys. Well, first of all, we stopped and talked to the girls at the AT&T store. I always stop and say hello, and they made a big to-do about my hat and my shirt and everything that I was wearing, my shoes, everything. I was like, okay, that was really nice to get some compliments, right? Then we turn the corner, and tell me why Costco already have out Christmas stuff. They jumped over Halloween and Thanksgiving to get to Christmas. Now, when we had our print shop, the bottle printing shop, early buy season for Christmas is September. So the customers, because we used to do shampoo, conditioner, body wash, stuff like that, right? The customers know already in September how much the stores are going to buy from them, how much they need to put on the shelves, right? Because when the customers put stuff on the shelves, they don't get paid right away, you know. They get a space like in TJ Maxx, and they have to put at least 8 to 10 bottles of something there. And then they spread it out all over the stores, the different TJ Maxx or Ross or Walmart or whatever. And then when the thing sells, they get paid 90 days later. Now, the store get a piece of the cut, of course. But then, if the barcode doesn't scan, I'm on a whole different tangent right now, right? If the barcode doesn't scan when the cashier tried to scan it, they get dinged. At Walmart, they get dinged 5 cents. The guy that put the product in there, my customer that I used to have would get dinged 5 cents. So we had to make sure those barcodes were clean, right? Anyways, the customers will know from September how much they need to put in the stores for Christmas. So that's called early buy. What Costco is doing is early sell. Oh, there's a big lizard in my house. Early sell. And I was like, damn, Christmas already done Costco? Which I already told you guys, when my birthday goes by, August the 14th, it's already Christmas. When August the 25th come, that's 4 months left for Christmas, all right? So anyways, it was nice to see this stuff though. I'm glad they have wrapping paper already. If I need some this year, I can pick some up because Costco has the best wrapping paper. So we went to the back, and we didn't get to the flour yet because we're gonna go pick up the veggies, right? So I picked up my spinach, and then I reminded Joe that he wanted a hand of banana, and that's when I saw plantains and avocado first, and then we saw plantains, like 7 or 8 plantains for $3.99. When Joe used to go to this Chinese lady over here, and he would get the plantain, they're expensive, like $2, $2.50 for one plantain. Let me tell you a story about Joe. When he used to go, we used to call this lady Mama. Mama doesn't work there anymore, because one day Joe asked her, what do I call you? What's your name? He goes, Mama, call me Mama, but she doesn't work there anymore. So anyways, the lady used to give Joe the black shrivel up plantain that's getting ready for the trash. Joe used to come home and bake it for us. I have a video here. I'll put it up here in the cards or something for you guys to see how that's done. It's also in my book, my Belize book that I'm selling. And remember, hey guys, my website is currently down because I'm moving it to a different host. If you want to purchase any of my 6 cookbooks or my mom's book or the fruit bowls that Joe sells, hit me up in my email, barepantryshow@gmail.com. Tell me what you want to buy and I'll tell you how to make the payment. Yeah guys, I'm not building that website yet. I'm going to build that like in October. I need a break from paying all these bills every month. So if you need to pick up a book from me, go ahead and hit me up in my inbox because I have to tell you what I have in stock, right? So anyways, come back to the fried baked plantain. That's what Joe would do. The lady used to give him the stuff for free till one day Joe went back there and the lady said, what you do with these plantains? And Joe says, oh, I fry bake them, and told her how to do the recipe, and the lady started to charge him $1 to $2 for the bag of plantain. We used to get a lot. I was like, Mothers, Joe, you should me shut your mouth. Why? So anyways, come back to this plantain. One of them was green, but not green enough to make chips. It's just green enough to make tostones. So let's make some tostones. So first of all, you peel it, and how you peel it, you take the knife and cut right down the back part, get your thumb in there and just get in there. When the plantain is greener, it's going to be harder on the thumbs, but this one's easy. And then I cut it into some chunks, not too big, but some chunks. And then I'm going to put a little bit of oil in the pot and fry it. Let it just fry for like a good couple of minutes, guys. Take it out and put it into the thing, the drain, the colander, and then take it over to the counter on a cutting board and use a can of anything, can of peas, can of whatever you have. By the way, I was watching a show last night that Joe watched these old people at night that teach you what's good for old people to eat. Old people meaning people over 60. I'm 59, so I'm going to count myself in that. And they say peas are good for old people. I said, oh, no wonder they give old people peas in the old folks' home. I'm going to start eating peas because I like peas, like the green peas. So anyways, you take a can and you mash the thing, and you put it back in the fry again, and this time it fries quicker, and then it gets golden like this. You sprinkle some salt if you want, right? If you want, I had some sea salt. And look. It's like eating plantain chips without the chips. Let me tell you what I learned. Jada's been buying a lot of chips lately. Sometimes she goes through that where chips because they're on sale. But I saw this guy Joe was watching, because he watches these people at night that tell you about nutrition. They're on YouTube. If I find them, I'll put the link. And the guy said, don't buy chips, don't eat chips from the store. If you want chips, make your own chips at home better, because they put 30 different ingredients in the chips to get you addicted to the chips. We already knew that, right? But we didn't really know that they were really doing. Did we really know that they were doing that? I think we did. Once they put MSG, they're trying to get you addicted. Anyways, I watched another video where another guy said that they're actually, the big companies that make food, like the chips company and so on, they're running scared because everybody's taking those GLP shots, you know, like Ozempic, Manjaro, Wegovy, all those things. And they said that they're putting things in the food, in the chips and stuff now, to make it impervious to those meds. So even if you're taking those meds and you're losing weight, looking good, and you don't want to eat that chips no more, they're going to make sure that you're going to eat it. Even they're going to supersede your lack of of appetite, because those medications take away your appetite, right? Incidentally, don't take those meds. We can do this together, guys. Count calories. Cut out carbs if you have to. Count calories, but I like to count calories better than cutting out carbs. And eat the better carbs. I'm going to start buying. You okay? You okay? What's over there? You jump back. What the hell's over there? I'm going to start buying that Killer Dave bread again, try to see if my body can cope with it, because I'm eating a lot of different things and I'm doing okay. I just have to watch my combinations, right? So can you believe they're actually putting things in the food to combat the GLP medications that people are using to lose weight? And people, there's a class action suit going on about those medications where they claim people have their stomach has frozen up on them. I don't want my stomach to freeze. I already have trouble digesting my food. You think if my stomach freezes, I'm gonna be... No, I can be unalive. So when you back up, there's nothing there. God, I hope there's nothing there. Let me put my foot up here. So are you guys gonna make this?
This is the Bear Pantry Show.
So Joe's gonna break this down because it's old and some of the wood's not good anymore, and Evie doesn't enter it because that was Cora's domain, and Evie never stays outside. Cora started to stay outside when she got older. I don't know what was her deal. So we're gonna take everything down, and if he finds some good wood, we're gonna go ahead and build something around here, lock it off from Evie. He has the aloe vera, he has his callaloo that's getting ready to go away, that's gonna spread the seed, go away. He has his watermelon, he has his fever grass over here, lemongrass, fever grass. We got this when we went to go buy that water heater last year. It was small. Joe brought it and planted, and look at it. Let me see if I could go back here and show the watermelon. Evie, I hope you didn't mess with our watermelon, little girl. Where's the watermelon? Oh, it's over there. You didn't see it? I can't go any further. I might mash something that Joe's gonna get mad over. Yeah. And then there's a baby one over here. I can't wait for, see right there? There's a baby one right there. And then he got like 5 okra. We're starting, guys. We don't know what we're doing, but we're starting. He's gonna clean all this up. I'm gonna help him break, well, not me. The boys are gonna help him break the house down. I'm gonna help him clean up the stuff in the front yard, the shrubbery. I love my yard. This is a pool-sized backyard, by the way. In the mornings, I sit there to do my show, and in the evenings, I have to sit here because the sun shifts. Are we ready, baby? Are we ready to go inside? Huh? Say hello to the viewers. Evie, say hi. Evie. You hear that bird? There they are. Evie, you want a bird? What a pretty girl you are.